Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a vehicle so simple, so honest, that even your local politician couldn't overpromise and underdeliver with it. Tonight, we dive into the wonderfully quirky, gloriously practical 1958 Citroen 2CV Fourgonnette, a van that looks like it survived 3 wars, 5 revolutions, and still showed up to work on Monday morning. This is not just a car, it's a rolling philosophy on wheels, designed for farmers, bakers, and anyone whose idea of luxury was, it starts, eventually. And before we go any further, hit that subscribe button, because somewhere out there a vintage van is crying softly in a barn, waiting for you to appreciate it. Don't let that van down, or me, mostly me. Now, let's rewind to post-war France. The country needed mobility, but not the flashy, chrome-covered American kind. No, France needed something cheap, durable and capable of carrying eggs across a field without breaking them. A design goal so specific. It sounds like something my friend Timmy would come up with after 2 drinks and a failed DIY project. The result was the Citroen 2CV platform, and by the mid-1950s the Fourgonnette variant emerged as the hard-working van version. Introduced in 1951 and evolving into models like this, 1958 example, the Fourgonnette was built by Citroën for small business owners who couldn't afford anything fancy but still needed reliability. France was rebuilding, budgets were tight, and practicality ruled the day. Over the years, hundreds of thousands of these vans were produced, becoming a common sight in rural and urban areas alike. Bakers delivered bread, farmers hauled produce, and craftsmen carried tools, all in this humble machine. What made it special wasn't speed or style. It was accessibility. Anyone could fix it, anyone could drive it, and if something broke, chances are you could repair it with basic tools and a bit of stubbornness. Timmy once said he could rebuild an engine with a spoon and optimism. This van would actually give him a fighting chance. Under the hood, well, more like under a thin sheet of optimism, you'll find a 425cc air-cooled, flat twin engine. Yes, 425 cubic centimeters. That's not a typo. That's roughly the size of a modern motorcycle engine, producing modest power but enough to get the job done. It's paired with a 4-speed manual transaxle sending power to the front wheels, which was quite clever for its time. The engine features a single downdraft carburetor and offers both electric and manual crank starting. That's right, if your battery dies, you can literally hand-start the car like it's 1910 again. I tried explaining this to my neighbor Bob, and now he's convinced modern cars are part of a global conspiracy to eliminate hand cranks and control the masses. Designed for comfort over rough terrain, it uses interconnected springs that allow the car to glide over bumps, like it's ignoring reality, kind of like Bob ignores Wi-Fi signals because he thinks they're tracking his thoughts. Combined with 4-wheel drum brakes, including inboard-mounted units up front, the setup prioritizes simplicity and durability over aggressive stopping power. Rolling on 15-inch steel wheels wrapped in 135 series tires, the Fourgonnette keeps things minimalistic. Inside, you'll find blue cloth seats, black rubber floor mats, and a dashboard that's refreshingly honest. The Jaeger instrumentation includes an ammeter and a 90 km/h speedometer mounted near the windshield, complete with suggested shift points because apparently even this car gently guides you through life choices. With compact dimensions and lightweight construction, the van is easy to maneuver, though fast is not part of its vocabulary. But that's the charm. This isn't a vehicle you rush. It's one you experience, preferably with a baguette in the back and no deadlines in sight. Now, let's talk about design, because the 1958 Citroen 2CV Fourgonnette looks like it was sketched by an engineer who said, "Beauty is optional, but function is mandatory." The corrugated metal body panels weren't there for style, they added strength without extra weight. The high, boxy cargo area turned this little van into a mobile storage unit, perfect for bread, tools, or Timmy's questionable life decisions packed in cardboard boxes. The flip-up front windows added ventilation without complexity, and the rear doors opened wide enough to make loading easy, even if your cargo was as stubborn as a politician avoiding questions. The philosophy behind this machine was brutally honest. Minimal cost, maximum utility. No unnecessary luxury, no distractions. Even the seats feel like they're reminding you to stay focused on work. And yet, there's charm here, the kind of charm that makes you smile when you realize the roof rack isn't decorative. It's there because you will run out of space inside. Bob once told me roof racks are actually government-installed surveillance platforms. I told him the only thing watching him is his electricity bill. On the market, the Fourgonnette occupied a unique niche. It wasn't competing with large commercial vans or stylish passenger cars. It lived in its own category, a lightweight utility vehicle for the everyday worker. While others tried to impress, this one simply worked, and it worked well. Driving it today feels like stepping into a time capsule. The steering is light, the engine hums like it's politely asking permission to accelerate, and the entire experience is refreshingly analog. Over the years, the 2CV Fourgonnette became more than just a work vehicle, it became a cultural icon. It appeared in advertisements, local newspapers, and countless black and white photos of everyday life in France. Some stories even claim these vans survived decades of abuse, with minimal maintenance. Not confirmed, but honestly believable. Now, before we talk about price, let's give this little hero the respect it deserves. The 1958 Fourgonnette is not fast, not luxurious, and definitely not impressive in the traditional sense. But it represents something rare, pure, honest engineering built for real people. It's the kind of vehicle that doesn't try to impress you, and somehow impresses you anyway. Today, depending on condition and originality, restored examples like this one can sell at auctions for around $15,000 to $25,000, with exceptional units occasionally going higher at events like Meckham auctions or Bonhams. Considering its history and charm, that's a small price for a big personality. So here's to the 2CV Fourgonnette, a van that carried France on its tiny shoulders and never complained. And to our channel sponsors, yes, you legends who hit that join button, you are the real fuel that keeps this show running. Without you, I'd probably be reviewing bicycles and calling it minimalist transport. And finally, a little advice: if you ever buy one of these, don't race it, don't rush it, and definitely don't let Timmy upgrade the engine. Trust me, if he says I watched a tutorial run,